welcome back to the Earth and Bloom channel. Today is going to be a pretty exciting one. We're going to try to get the hood back on. It's sitting upside down right there. Get the grill back on, I guess. And we'll take her for the first ride together. See if we can't spin her on the track a few times. Yeah, so hood on. We'll hook the fuel line up. Hopefully it's in the right place. I got it kind of glued in, or sealed in. Then we'll get the wiring all clipped in. And the only wiring I got left is the two ends for the headlights. I just left them long right now so I know how long they have to be. So we'll just tuck them out of the way. Don't need that on. So now we should be able to flip this hood on. I don't know why they had to make this a whole one piece. They could have made the tank separate and just had this hood bolt on. But it's welded. Oh, gotta take that rad cap off. It is lighter with no gas in it, so. Alright, hopefully it fits still. Something happened. Gotta take these front bolts out. So I guess it was a good thing my previous owner cut the hood out. As you can see, that this aftermarket overflow nipple sticks too far out. So the factory one must have shot right down. So this is a factory IH, but it's just all pooched up there. Might be able to save on that one, but we'll see. See what the rad place says. So yeah, it would be nice to get rid of this notch, but it'll work. Now I'll just quickly put these 4 bolts in up here. Then we got the 2 bolts right here. Tighten those 2 and the 2 on the thing. And then just 4 hold the grill in. 4 small ones. And I'll make sure all the wiring is ran well. Well, there's just a couple clips that these sit up in, so that'll be easy. Alright, so we got the hood on. Muffler is on. We got the lights wired up, as you can see. And they do work. They're pretty dim because they're just 6 volt. We're missing 1 bolt right here, but it's tight, so it'll work. I think we'll go through all the hardware once we restore this tractor, maybe next winter. So yeah, we got rid of all of the roofing screws that were holding this thing together, threaded all the holes that were shot, and got real bolts in there now so it'll hold together. And I think once we go to restore it, we'll get proper bolts and everything and fix it properly. So missing 1 bolt, I'm not too worried. It's got 3 out of 4. It's holding on tight. So if you want to stick around for that, hit the subscribe button down below. And it might be next winter, or yeah, this coming winter that we restore this. If she works out well on the farm here. We got the fuel filter all installed. Got the line all installed, so that looks nice. And hopefully it's far enough away from the exhaust here. We got 2 inches. So we'll see if that gets too hot or not. But I wanted this filter in because of the tank rust. There's a little bit floating around in there. So Let's see if you guys can see. Get the flashlight here for you. So it's definitely better than it was. As you can see bare metal. And that's the filter that we installed, the standpipe filter. So that's our first defense. But I'll see if I can put in a before of what this was. What it looked like before. And this is what it looks like now. So just a little bit of rust floating around in there, loose stuff. So hopefully the standpipe catches all the big stuff in there. And then there's the filter in the bowl, the little screen. And then we got this last filter. So we should catch a bunch of it. This is easily replaceable. I just made the hard line. Cut this section out right here. A couple 5/16 rubber lines, some clamps. It's nice and tight. So we should be good. So I thought I might as well make it a little hard on myself. Since we got the hood on, we'll put new plugs in. We got some Autolite 3116s. We'll throw those in. Because the ones that are in there are pretty old looking. So that'll be nice. So that should help it run a little better. We just got to get the front grill on, cover up this nice new rad. And as we put the grill on, I think we will drain this front gearbox, put some oil in there and see how bad it leaks. Usually they leak around this seal here. So we'll see how bad it is, but we'll pull that plug now. Then we'll throw this front grill on. And then we'll come around to this side and put the plugs in. Alright, let's see if I can get in here. See how milky this is. Drain. Huh? It's empty. It looks like it has grease in it actually. And this is the cap. The big problem with these, people paint them. And there's supposed to be a little hole right there. And as you can see, it's plugged. That's the breather hole. So let's flush this out a little bit. I'll pour a little oil down there and see what happens. It's got like tar grease in it. Gross. Pretty sure it needs a new seal here, but we'll limp it along for now. Just put some gear oil in there and see what happens. Alright, so I don't know how much this holds, but I got some gear oil here. We'll just keep going till it comes out that top hole, I guess. Alright, we just gotta tighten the fill plug. Then we'll put this grill on. It'll look like a tractor again. It should fit still. It's just 4 bolts, 2 on either side. Just slides on like so. Easy to take off, I guess, for blowing the rad out, I assume. That doesn't look so bad, does it? Now let's come around here and change the spark plugs. Alright, so they're just 7/8 spark plugs. I think they want these set at like 25 thou. So I did have to gap them. Out of the box, these were 35-ish. So they're all set to 25 now. We'll just pop these old ones out. There is quite a bit of room under here, actually. Like, these aren't bad, they're just wet from the oil I'm running right now, or the oil we were running. So they're running a bit rich, but we'll keep them as spares. These are Champion D21s, and we're going with the Autolite 3116s. There, that's pretty easy. There's lots of room under here. 4 old plugs and some nice shiny new ones, so we'll see how they run. These 3 were pretty wet. But that one's looking better on the electrode. And same with cylinder number 3. Looking a little better. Next step, let's drop the oil. This is just some cheap 1030 in here just to clean it out real quick. So it's cold, we'll drop it so we don't get everything all mixed back up. And then we'll put some 1540 in it, change the oil filter, dump some fuel in it, and we'll see if it starts. That's a little better, eh? Yeah, she definitely needed to clean out. Man, that rain is really coming down outside. So that is up here. That's right there. So hopefully we got enough room to take that out. I don't know what size that is, 3/4. Ah, what do you know, it's an adjustable size. Oh. Hey. It's coming a little bit. Good grief. I wonder how old this filter is. Alright, so here's the new Wix filter. This one must be a international one. It's a C235. It's a little bigger. It's a little bigger than this Wix one, but I trust Wix, so should be fine. You can see those pleats in there, they're pitch black. It was definitely due. And this is a nice clean pleat. The Wix is still made in the USA, I believe. So we'll just, and the kit comes with a gasket. We'll toss that in there and pour some fresh oil in her. Filter is in, new gasket. Quick side note, that's a 3/4 inch on top. That's 1 1/8 inch on the drain plug. Drain plug's in and tight. Filter is tight. Now we'll just fill her up. So per the specs, it's supposed to be 3 quarts. 3 quarts, which is 2.8 liters. 2.9 liters maybe. So I got 2 liters of some ACO power. And we'll give her a special treat. We got 1 liter of AMSOIL here. $20 later. It's pretty neat. You can hear the crankcase vent when you're filling it. So that's a good sign that it's not plugged, because I did unplug it. So it should read a little over full. And we're just a little over full, so perfect. That'll fill the filter. It should be bang on. Well, I guess we just need to put some fuel in it, see if there's any fuel leaks, and fire it up. Take it for a test drive once all this rain stops. So we got some premium fuel here. 93 octane for the old girl, with some marine fuel stabilizer and water remover in it, because I cleaned the tank out with water. So there might be traces of water in there, so that'll help burn off the water. Alright, that's about 8 liters. Let's see if we're leaking. Turn it on here. Fuel shutoff works. Water bowl is filling up. Filling. Full. Now we're filling up here. And I don't see any leaks, so that's a good sign. Better put our fuel cap back on. Alright, fuel cap is on. This is the first start with it all back together. Oh. Hop in the driver's seat here. Not much cockpit room, eh, for a guy of my stature. Have to teach Michelle to drive it, I guess. Alright. Power switch on. A little bit of choke. Contact. Fires right off. Choke off. I think that's off all the way. Yep. Contact. Ooh, geez, that was good. other than that little bit of a flooding issue and a brake issue. This brake wasn't doing nothing. It feels like it is now. This one went right to the floor, but maybe it came around. Could have just been a little seized. Yeah, we got a little bit of an issue. But she's still waking up from her slumber, so we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. What we still need to do is put a battery cutoff on it, and we got to build some hillers for the spring. But it's back together, it's working. Seems to drive all right. Not much leg room there for a guy like me. So I hope you guys are enjoying this Farmall action. I sure am. But there's still quite a bit more to do on this to get her ready for springtime. So I hope you guys hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the big like button. And we'll see you in the next one.